What are they?
We're standing in someone's graveyard, I reckon. Viking? Oh, maybe older.
I was just reflecting because, you know, with a film like this, it comes out and another world. Even this time last year, we'd be sat opposite each other doing a junket in a hotel. There might be a premiere in London to look forward to, but instead we're both sat in our respective homes doing this virtually. Which do you prefer?
Yeah. I never thought I'd say this because I've always sort of found them so difficult, but I do think there's something about having a premiere that makes you feel like, you know, you can celebrate with the people that you made the thing with. You know, there's so much press and that's all good. You know, it's great when you're talking about something that you are proud of, but that moment, even though it's horrific, putting on the dress and standing in front of the photographers, there is that nice bit where you're all kind of like, look, we did this thing together. And there's that moment where we just, that just hasn't happened. We've done like, you know, Q&As where we're all in our own houses, but we haven't sort of been, you know, together. And so I think there's, but it's great not to have to travel. It's great to be able to do things, you know, in your pajama bottoms. You know, all of that stuff I could definitely keep going
we need
with.
to look for another form of closure for like the film process, like, which is the equivalent. Just get dressed up in your home, you know?
I know, yeah, maybe we should do that. Yeah, actually, I did on a different film go and Promising Young Woman, the director and I and Bo Burnham, who's in the film with me, we had a sort of family Zoom before Christmas just to sort of connect because it feels so weird not to be together. But yeah, I think it's the sort of ceremony of that, I think is I missed in a way.
Should we take a look at them then?
Right. Things like this are usually done through museums.
Yes, but with the war coming, they couldn't embark upon any new ventures.
Do you do with these films what I did at the end, where like you watch a film, you learn the story, and you go straight to Wikipedia and you try and find out all the real facts and everything? Are you like that in general?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, and even with actors, you know, when I'm watching something, I find it so hard not to look them up and see, you know, where they've been and what they've, you know. But with historical films, I think it's so exciting because it sort of opens up a whole different, you know, world of people to look at. And with this, it's, you know, it's something that we all grew up with. You know, Sutton Hoo's like we all did it at school, even if we just did it very briefly. We all know the image of the mask. And so to kind of dive into that world and learn more about it and the sort of unsung heroes of that story is so much fun.
When we're watching this film, obviously it's called The Dig, and it's largely about an excavation. A lot of archaeologists, people, you know, getting down and dirty in the mud, but you don't get to do much of that really, do you? Were you a bit jealous just watching on from the sidelines? For like, that looks like fun, guys.
Very, very jealous. But well, there's two things. First is that what I loved about Edith was that I think she has that same instinct. I think, you know, she's somebody who, because of her standing in society and the fact that she is the sort of lady of the house and she's a widow, you know, and her fragile health, she can't do those things. She can't, you know, she couldn't be seen to be doing it, and nor could she physically. But in actually shooting it, it was freezing cold. And they all had to pretend like it was a summer's day. And so, you know, I think I was lucky to be able to wear long johns under my coats and things. The rest of them, poor Lily James, was just absolutely freezing. So I was protected from that.
That's movie magic in a nutshell, because I watched this like, oh, it looks like a nice day out there.
Oh, no, it was freezing. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to quickly, Jamie, pause there for 2 seconds. Do you mind pausing the time, guys?
That's fine.
I'm just going to, the door is gone and I got to grab it before he runs away. I'll be 2 seconds.
Jamie, will you hang on there? Don't worry, I've paused the time. You can get another question in.
Stars, they're just like us, aren't they?
Sorry.
You're back.
Okay, go for it. I've unpaused the timer.
Did you catch him?
Yeah. He's going to leave it outside.
And finally, I just want to know, you know, we're looking for good news this year, aren't we? 2021, we're just a bit more hopeful, for better or for worse. What do you personally and professionally have to look forward to in 2021? Personally,
I you know, I've been quite glass half full about the whole thing because I've been incredibly lucky to have a decent experience of the whole thing. So I've been sort of taking a great amount of joy of just being with my kids a lot. You know, not in a ridiculous way. It's obviously a nightmare as well. But and so, you know, there is some part of it. I've got young children and it's nice, you know, you get this window of time where they're little, and I've been kind of reveling in that quite a lot. And work-wise, I don't know yet. I'm sort of, yeah, I'm yet to figure out what's next. But it's been a good period of not working, I think, and being lucky enough to not have to work through this, and just getting to sort of, you know, it's been such a period of kind of reflection for everyone, and I feel like I've got all the benefits of that. But I'm ready to work. I'm excited to work on something. I just don't know quite what it is yet.
Well, I can't wait to see what it is as well. Carey, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And I hope everyone goes to watch The Dig on Netflix as well.
Thanks.
You say the word and I'll dig.